As you can see, it gets quite blustery here in the uplands. And what we're doing right now is I'm going to show you guys the joys of AoE protection pally goodness. But I'm up here mining ore. Yes, I did finally drop engineering only so that I could level up mining. You can see it's quite a blustery blizzard that I seem to have found myself in. So let's go ahead and disable that. Alright. We'll check that audio. And let's go to our music. Okay, so I'm up here. Yeah, I've leveled up my mining today from 0 all the way to 135, and we're trying to keep it going. But now that I've actually picked up Sanctuary, Blessing of Sanctuary, we are going to show you how a protection paladin can actually I can finally show you the benefits of why I use this build and what I think is so great about it. Let's go ahead and get some of these buffs up. We're going to throw up, let's go ahead and throw up our mana buff, just so we can regen some mana here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and kill one mob real quick. These mobs are level 40. This one is anyway. So these are not like somebody was commenting on my videos that, oh yeah, you're killing these like really weak mobs. You can see this mob's level 40s, and he's got a lot of armor and he hits very hard, so trust me, this is not a weak mob. He even does some sort of a whirlwind. Alright. I was just regenerating some mana as you saw, so now I'm going to go ahead and judge him with light, throw up Seal of the Righteous. The Righteous! And you can take a look at my combat log over here on the left. We're going to try to capture the Seal of Righteous hits and any kind of shield procs, which you're not going to see a whole lot of those right now because I'm just killing one mob. I was just wanting to get my mana up. But this is actually a really interesting area. If you go in here, look, we can pull. Let's go ahead and so I can get a flash heal in here. Let's heal up a little bit. These guys are actually letting me heal, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and loot this guy. Jump over the fence. Jump there. And we're going to try to grab more. I'm going to try to grab about 4 mobs that are between level 38 to 40. Alright? And I want to see if you guys... Right here we got 4 mobs, right? We're going to throw up Sanctuary. Alright. And we're going to throw up Boom. I'm going to judge one of these mobs with Light. Throw up Righteous. Make sure that I proc Redoubt. And we're out of mana right now, so I'm not going to be doing any more Consecrate. And I'm going to kill the little guy when he comes back. Try to move back to the one that has light there. Remember, the light will drop off if you don't hit him fast enough. Ooh, stop. Stop running, damn you. I didn't want to grab another one, which it looks like I did. Now I'm going to throw up Wisdom, because I need some mana here. But we're still using... Still using Righteous, still Seal Light, and look at that. Look at my health go up. Unbelievable. I'm not sure how my health went up so fast there. That was really crazy. Because it was really low, and all of a sudden, now it's all the way back up. That's crazy. Not sure how that happened. I have to go back and look at my combat log. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and kill this one that came back this low. Go back to this one that has the Seal Light. Let him run off. Judge this one light. Throw Righteous up. So we're now basically going on killing 5 targets. My music's too loud, sorry, this always happens. We're now going on killing 5 targets that were level 38 to 40. And let's even just throw in Seal of Wisdom here, right? And regen some mana while we're at it. Let's kill this lower level. This is the guy who's got less health first. Go to this one. I'm even going to judge him with Wisdom and then throw Wisdom back up. So that I can really get as much wisdom back as I can. Okay, so we just killed 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we just killed 5 mobs, right? Between the levels of 38 and 40. And I dare you to try to do that on any other class at this level. You know, try to come out here with a rogue and kill that many mobs that are around the same level as you, or try to do it on a warrior, or try to do it on a priest, any other class, and it wouldn't be that easy. Now, if you look at the log here, you can see here where I've procced my redoubt, and you can see the damage that's coming. You can see Seal of Righteousness hits him. The Enforcer attacks me, I block it. My Spike hits him for 27, my Reflect 12 damage. The Whirlwind hits me for 69, then he attacks, I block. Shield Spike hits him. So this is different damage. This is when I didn't even have my, when I didn't have Sanctuary up. If you keep going up at some point, I think I had Sanctuary. We'll do another Sanctuary and show you guys. But this is really what this build's all about. And this is really why I level this way, is to get to this point. You really can't do the AoE until you get plate. Once you pick up plate and you start to get that mitigation in place, like right now I'm mitigating 55% of the damage, and that's with Retribution Aura. You know, if I go to, let's grab this iron ore because I need iron. If I go to Devotion Aura, now I'm up to 56.6% damage mitigation from physical attacks, and I'm at an armor rating of 5,065. So this is why I like this build, and I'm still playing with this build, and I'm planning on still tweaking it even more. And I have crappy rings. I mean, this ring sucks. This ring isn't that. This necklace isn't that great. The rest of the gear I have is pretty decent. The mace is good. The shield I just equipped and just got 30 strikes. This shield's fantastic, actually. The armor on this is fantastic. So I have a great shield, which is very important. But my point that I'm getting to here is that you can sit here and, like, this is a great area to, if you just want to days for days. You are affected by days. Is you can sit here and level with this build on this prop alley with very little downtime. I mean, if I just kill, like, let's say I'm killing just maybe 2 mobs at once, you know, or maybe even 3 mobs at once. Let's do 3, right? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stun this guy. I'm going to throw up Sanctuary, and I'm going to proc Redoubt. Ah, this guy took off already. And see all the yellow numbers? The yellow numbers in the combat log, those are all of the Sanctuary and the Mithril Shield, or the Thorium Shield Spike procs, right? So let me proc Redoubt again. So all those yellow numbers are all the damage I'm kind of reflecting back. Look at my health. I'm at 86% health. Now, if I want to regenerate some mana, all I have to do is switch on Seal of Wisdom. All right, now I'm still getting health back if I hit, right? But it's not going to be as much, you know, the Judgment. Now I'm going to go ahead and Judge Wisdom, throw Wisdom back up, because I'm going to try to regenerate some mana here. Now, this is going to slow down the rate at which I kill the mob, but if I just didn't want to drink, let's say, maybe I'm running low on mana drink. You know, you can do this. I was like, well, I'm running low on mana drink, so I'm just going to go ahead and regen mana with the Seal of Wisdom. This is how you would do that. Go ahead and judge him with Wisdom, throw Wisdom back up. And now I'm at 64% mana. Alright. Okay, now we can just go and heal. And that's it. And then so we're a little bit low on mana. But yeah, so you can do this for a while, you know. And of course, I would just recommend farming the elementals down in STV for the enchanted water. Get yourself a ton of that. And then you don't have to pay any money for water. And you can just do this, you know, for quite a while. Let's throw up Wisdom here. Go for a big pull here, right? And I'm just going to hit this guy with Seal of Righteousness up and Light. And we're going to try to get ourselves maybe 6 mobs, maybe 5 or 6, right, if we can. We've got 3. Okay, I guess 3 is all we're going to get for now, so that's fine. Proc full Redoubt. Go ahead and stun this one, because I know she's going to run off, and I just want to kill her before she runs off, right? Now, like I said, this way, if I'm doing it this way, even with Wisdom up, you know, you're going to burn through your mana, because every time I drop that big Consecrate, it really eats up mana. But this, you know, this just shows you how well you can take physical damage with this build. And of course, once you get more, you know, buff yourself up with a lot of buffs, give yourself a weapon buff, give yourself some intellect, some spirit buffs, you know, give yourself some Dragon Breath Chili, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. And I haven't even used my enchantment yet. Once you get all these things going, you're just gonna do so much AoE damage. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna hit this guy with. Let's go ahead and throw up Sanctuary. Let's see. No, another one picked up on me here. Who is this? Oh, it's a. What is this? A rogue? Where'd he go? Look at this rogue, he's trying to kill me. Which, if I was at full health, full mana, I don't think that rogue could, there's any way that rogue could kill me. Just trying to reset these mobs. We're just keeping Judgment up, Seal of Justice, I mean, for the stun effects. I don't know why he's trying to kill me, because it's like silly. Silly rogue. Yeah, totally. That was really, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that rogue on his best day probably couldn't, Born Green couldn't kill me. I mean, not at his level. He just happened to attack me when I had no mana and was already like half health. And he's still just sitting there, Born Green. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to grab some of this ore. That's pretty much what we're here for, after all. It's really just the ore. But I want to show you guys that you can certainly AoE at this level. You know, I'm pulling, you know, 4 or 5 mobs that are between, you know, that were 38 to 40 without any issue. And just wait till, you know, as you get higher and higher, it only gets easier, you know, to pull more and more mobs. And by the time we get to 60 and we get some real good gear, we're going to be doing some serious farming on the Scarlet, you know, in the Eastern Plaguelands. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I'm really just here for the ore, so... Let's go ahead and see if we can score ourselves. I can't believe that rogue is just... He didn't release, which was weird. Maybe he wants to run back to that position and he was waiting for us to leave. Well, of course his body would disappear if he released though, so that's just strange. I'm gonna hit the cave up here. This will be mithril, I think. Yeah, see, these are mithril. one of these is iron and one's mithril inside this one. And then over here there's some iron as you go towards this mountain head. But you can see there's so many people over here. So that's kind of why I was just farming those people over there for XP, because the mining hasn't been real great over here. Another mithril deposit, which I am not high enough to do mithril. There is an iron in here, so let's see if we can grab this one. There's actually a couple irons, so. Let's see if I can get to this one. Should be right around here. Okay, we got 3. Where is the king in IF? I'm not even really using Sanctuary right now. Just keeping up Wisdom, which is dumb. I didn't even have Wisdom up. I've been really bad with my my blessings, mostly because I just got some new skills and I'm still trying to play around with them. It's made me a little bit sloppy. I'm just going to throw up Wisdom, see if I can get a little mana back. I need to get this guy down, though, pretty quick, because I want to get these ores before somebody else gets them. Okay. And that was an iron, and that, oh good, these are all iron in here. Let's switch to general chat. Just want to get to 150 mining. I think mithril is, if I remember correctly, it's like 215? I could be wrong. I think it's like 215. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and throw up Blessing of Sanctuary. Let's see how it goes. And I'm out of mana, so let's get Wisdom back up as soon as we can. That's the problem with Sanctuary, is unless you have a lot of mana, you'll just, without Wisdom up, you just blow through your mana so fast. That's why it's really great if you can have another Paladin in your group and just be giving you Wisdom while you throw Sanctuary up, or vice versa, either way. And we're up to 139. And there's another iron back here. And there's nobody else to fight, which is good. I just want the ores, man. I just want the ores. It's always funny when that rogue tried to kill me when I was like, I had 2 mobs on me. Was around 30 or 40% health. I had like almost no mana, and that's when he decides to attack. What was he, like 38? I don't fear rogues. Not really. Not when they're like 3 levels beneath me. In general, I don't fear, with this build, I don't fear rogues that much. I mean, if they have good gear, obviously they don't play their class, yeah, I would be in trouble, but I don't even think the guy was hitting me with any poison. I know he did get me with some poison. Maybe some crippling or something, but usually I'll just stun him, which I probably shouldn't do. It's probably a waste to even judge, but usually I'll get up Seal of Justice. Just throw down Consecrate and say, if you want to fight me while I'm stunning you with Seal of Justice while standing in my Consecrate, go right ahead, and I'll judge him with, if I want to regen health, sometimes I'll judge him with light. Do we have any? This is Mithril. This is Mithril, and this is Mithril, so we need to move the map. Okay. Let's hit one of these Mithrils so I can see what it is. It's oh, it's only 175. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good. 175 is not that difficult. There also was a mining pick, interesting mining pick, in the auction house for 9 gold that was 1.8 attack speed. About the same damage as the weapon I have now, and it was blue. But it was 1.8 attack speed, which is pretty good. You know, are you really going to chase me as far? Because if you are, I'm just gonna pull a whole bunch of these guys, right? Let's see how many of these guys we can get. Come on. Don't stop attacking. Let's see how fast they go through my redoubt. 4, 3, 2, gone. So yeah, this isn't working that well. So I need to judge light, throw up righteous, throw up wisdom, consecrate. Yeah, I just find that right now, without more mana, sanctuary isn't necessarily the best way to go. Mana is really, I mean, if you had like endless mana on a protection paladin, you would be absolutely vicious. You'd be very vicious. Let's throw up sanctuary. Proc out. Let's see what happens. I parry. The ogre dodges. The ogre hits me. The ogre dies. So what do we have? 5 there? Yeah, we killed 5 of them. Now these guys are quite a bit lower level, so that's not surprising that I was able to kill them pretty easily. More mithril deposits. Just got to get to 175. Let's go ahead and get a stamina buff going. Do I have any more food? We get our Uther strength at 47. That's going to help us tremendously. Don't downplay the worth of Uther strength. By far one of my favorite trinkets until you get to around level 55. Or even like 58. I mean, I'll use that trinket all the way up to like 58 until I start grabbing trinkets that replace it, maybe from, you know, BRD. Let's head back this way. We got a bunch of iron over here, but it looks like none of it's up. And there's one right there. That should be an iron node right here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm walking when I've got a mount. Probably because I'm an idiot. I just keep, you know, I get so used to walking. Let's go ahead and... This is not iron. This is, though. Okay, let's grab this one. Yeah, we just got to get 33 more skill points, which honestly doesn't take that long in this area. You can get quite a bit. And then this one's over here was iron right now. This one's not. Mithril. I thought I saw another one. Okay, let's just keep going. These are mithril. On top of the mine here, there's one right there, iron, which is above. You'll see. And we also got another one up there. There's a bunch of iron right on top of this mountain. Is he going to make it? Yeah, these guys just run forever. So yeah, only 150 experience, which is pretty much crap. There's an iron inside, and then I thought I saw another one on top of the mountain. Let's see if I can... Okay, well let's... Oh, there's, yeah, 2 inside, so we're heading back inside. So if there's no one up here, like right now it's pretty dead. I hate to say that, because then you know, it changes quickly. It's a very heavily farmed spot. But right now it's pretty dead, so. Let's reach in some mana. I'm going to throw just wisdom, throw wisdom up. Well, I can't throw wisdom up, but I will in a second here. Let's see how much mana we can get back. Hopefully if we can... There. Now that we have wisdom judged and wisdom up, let's see how much mana we can actually get back. He had 30% health. And I'm going to go from 8% to what? 18? 20? 22? So we went to 29% mana from almost nothing. Okay, 149 mining. But yeah, there was a weapon, like a mining pick. I really want, I mean, the weapon that is pretty good, would be pretty good, is that 1.5 sword that's like a level 50 sword. Trying to remember the name of it. Ginju sword, something, I don't know. It's a very common one. But it's 1.5 attack speed, and it's a blue sword. That would be pretty nice, but I don't think that's available to level 50. I don't think I can wait that long. I'd be tempted to use the mining pick weapon. It does pretty good damage. It's like 30.9, and this is what, 32.9? But this has 100 armor and 5 defense. I probably should just put the damage enchantment on this weapon. But 2.10 is a little bit slow. But what was funny is the difference is I was always using Sealy Crusader. So if you have Sealy Crusader, look how fast I attack. It's pretty fast. You know, I'm swinging every 1.2 seconds or something. You know. So we'll see. Let's do create Crusader up just for fun, right? And we're gonna get for doubt. Let's just leave Crusader up. Now, I don't get as many heals with Crusader, but I do get a lot more attacks in. So if you, I don't know, I'm tempted to put the fire enchant on this weapon, because there's really, this weapon's going to last me for another like 4 levels before really anything that good will replace it. I have to get all the way to like 45 before I really find anything that's really worth replacing it with. And I just haven't seen anything at 45 that has a very fast attack speed. I'm sure there's stuff out there, but so far I haven't found anything that's like right on level 45 that has it. That's kind of what I've been looking for. It's like a level 45 item that's got a really fast attack speed. I'm going to keep checking. But so far it's been a no-go. Take a drink of my Mountain Dew. I need that. So we're at 145 mining. We've got to get to 175 before we can do mithril. So we're doing well. I mean, we were 0 mining today, 0, and we've gone to 145. So that's a good progress. I still have the mithril shield spike, which is trainable at 215 blacksmithing, and I am at 190, I think, blacksmithing. So. But by the time I get my mining up to, like, let's say 215, I should have mined enough ore that I'll be able to... Man, these nodes are just popping up like crazy. That'll get me up enough ore to where I can probably raise my blacksmithing up to hopefully 215. Okay, let's see, we got mithril, and iron. And mithril. And you can see, like I said, there's a ton of nodes around here. You just have to hopefully be lucky and have not too many people, which right now there doesn't seem to be. Server pop right now is only 6,000, which is higher than it was. It was around 5,500 earlier, a Come on, die, bitch. I don't got time to waste killing these guys. I just need to mine. Gotta get our mining up. I mean, honestly, if you were really desperate, you could just hit it once to get the skill and then just move on. And then on your way back, if it's still there, you know, go ahead and grab it on the way back. There's another mine. Jeez, there's like mithril. I think there's a 2 mithril and 1 iron. Yeah. So you can see there's a lot of, mithril up here. Another great place is the Badlands, but it's also very heavily farmed. I got the wrong aura on. Damn it. I knew I wasn't getting my damage. All my damage is in. Jeez, I hate it when I do that stuff. Amber's yelling at the cat. The cat always jumps on the counter. And mithril. So we're at 149. Alright. This is all mithril around us. Let's take the map way. Oops. Let's zoom the map way out. And I don't think that's mithril. I think that's mithril as well. Yeah, mithril. We're going to head. Let's head back over here real quick. There's a bunch of iron to my right, so let's check it out. There's mithril, and mithril. What do we got here? Level 44. That's fine. Now, yeah, we're going to try to get up here because there is an iron up here if I can get to it. There's one that, the one thing is you can, if you go through this one spawns here, but don't go through here to the other side because you can't get back. At least I haven't been able to. Maybe if you're like a gnome, you can, a smaller character, but my human, I've not been able to. Let's get this one. That was weird. I thought I got all the ore out of that one. Is that a different one? Looks like the same one, but I could have sworn I hit it. No, it's, yeah, you don't want to. I can't go through there, so that's as far as I can go. So yeah, you want to go up around this little mountain here, and then we got all those, so now we're going to hit across here. There's a couple ore, a couple iron. There's a mithril. See that one? Oh, that's a mithril too. Okay, now we're going to go straight down off the mountaintop here. So there is some iron that's down here. Be a little careful when you go here. You could fall really far and take a ton of damage. So you don't want to go too far. And then we just got to cruise up. These are all iron over here on the other side. This will be an iron. This guy's going to walk, oh, I thought he was going to walk right up to me. And you can see there's another iron over there. This one didn't raise my skill, did it? That means these aren't orange anymore. It must have been yellow. It's easier just to go, I think, behind at this point. Okay, I'm going to get up. If we can get up around there. I don't know if we can or not. No. Trying not to aggro anybody. And I aggroed somebody. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try hitting this. Zoom the camera in. Okay. Just getting all my buffs back up. Damn it, I stunned the wrong one. Come on, buddy. Nah. That's all we can really do now. We got our bubble still. We got man up. I really need to buy perception there. Oh, that was dumb. I already did my bandage. Shit, that was stupid. Really, I need some mana here. Okay, let's mount up. See if we can get some space here. This isn't in combat, but with who? There we go. Fucker. I'm dead. Oh, 1% health. Oh, you gotta love that. Oh my god. You have to love that. 1% health. He attacked me. I had like no mana. Oh, you gotta love that. I threw everything out of the kitchen sink, you know. Am I drinking? Oh my god. Poor old Born Green. He tried so hard to kill me. He's just a really bad rogue. Sorry, but that guy's bad. He's attacking me when I'm in really bad situations. I got mobs stacking me. I have like very little mana on me. Poor guy. I'm not even going to hit that. I just want to get my skill up. Let's move on to the next one. I'm sure he'll come back for try number 3. Part of the problem is I'm not really sure how to PvP on a prop paladin, to be honest. I'm just doing what I think works, but there's so many different options, you know. I mean, I've got Seal of Light on him. I know that if I get him in the beginning where I can get a stun off and just start doing my, get my Judgment of Light on him and get Righteous up, I know I'll win. I don't care what he does. But the problem is he had me at such low mana, I couldn't even get Seal Righteousness up. So that really sucked. Where is this damn goddamn? I have to keep zooming my camera away in just so I can see past these damn trees. Where is it? Can I get up here? Yeah. Man, it's being stingy here with... I know I'm not at 150. Yeah, I need to keep my perception as well. Let's just put perception on, I don't know, do I have anything else here? Let's just put perception on the A key for now. Alright, let's head back towards the main section. Yeah, I thought for sure he had poison on me, but it must have been crippling poison because I was like 1% health and there was poison. I'm like, oh, I'm dead because I couldn't cleanse it. I had no mana. Oh, 1%. You guys gotta love that. You gotta love that. You just got to love that. I know I did. All these mithril ores. Let's take a look at what my mining's at. I am at 150. Okay, so I need to get out of here, guys. At 150, hitting these ores right now is just stupidity. I mean, it's nice to have iron, but we need, we actually, need to be skilling up our ability. So we'll grab these because I need the ore anyway. And there's so many right here, I'm just going to grab them, but Then I'm going to head back and hit my trainer. Gotta hit the trainer. We can come back here, get 175. Mr. Born Green, apparently he met his match today. Even after attacking me all gimp with no health and mana. He still couldn't bring down the cute Faith. Man. That was just a bit too much for that man. Where's this one at? I think it's just inside. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you can get Seal of Light up on the rogue, get Seal of Righteousness, and then if the poison is hitting you with crippling, I don't really care if he's just got crippling, because I'm not going to run from the rogue. I want the rogue to fight me inside my consecration. If he wants to stand inside my consecration and fight me, while I'm hitting him with Judgment, with the Righteous, and Seal of Light, you know, I don't know, man. I'll take my chances with that. Okay, I'm getting a severe server lag here because I'm not getting anything here. There we go. Alright, we're going to hammer out this iron, and then we're going to hearth. Then we'll get Stormwind for the trainer, and then we're going to fly all the way back. Alright, dude, you want some of this? But yeah, the one thing that's interesting with the rogue is you can go Seal of Justice, which is not bad, because you will get intermittent stuns, which can hurt the rogue's rotations. If you get a stun off on him, it can mess up his rotation. But I prefer just to... And like I said, I am not an expert with Protection Paladins on PvP, but I think that, you know, just getting light on him and getting your Seal of the Righteous up, throw down Consecrate, and just outlast him. Just play a game of Outlast. Alright, so let's get out of here. And we got some iron, right? We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We got 90. You know, 90 iron ore. That's not too bad. To be honest, I'd like to have about 1,000 bars of... and I'm not even joking when I say I'd like to have about 1,000 bars of iron. The Righteous. The Righteous. Alright, let's see what we got here. Cross-stitch vest. Ooh, Shaksha. With this little hardened cloak. Ooh, Shaksha. And the hardened leather helm. Ooh, that's very sexy. Oh, these hardened leather boots. Those are sexy. Wait, let me buy that. What's the tough armor look like? Where'd it go? Oh, Shaksha. Alright, so let's do this. Let's sell this. Sell Mortimer. Sell. Actually, have that. Okay, there's all kinds of things you can do too to make yourself more formidable. I mean, I could hold on a second. I don't think I can do. Yeah, I can't do iron yet, but hopefully we can after we train. But you can get potions, elixirs. You know, there's a lot of different things. I mean, on my other character, my other paladin that I leveled up, I think I already had the Gnomish Death Ray, which would have just melted that rogue. If I would have had my Gnomish Death Ray, he probably would have just almost one-shot him. So, and the best way to handle that usually is to, if you can like stun him and then move behind a tree or something, or move behind something that makes it a little bit more difficult for him to see what you're doing. If they see you casting the Gnomish Death Ray, they will blind you or try to interrupt it. So it's best used like if you're like underwater or, you know, in a way that they can't really see what you're doing. So use your Hammer of Justice to set that up. The Righteous. But yeah, that was funny. I'm going to have a good time going back and watching that video, and I'm sure I'll see like 1,000 mistakes I made. But I was just so gimped. You know, the 2 times he attacked me, in both instances, I really didn't have a lot of mana. And I'm sure, well, of course, me being a mana hog with Consecration, you know, throwing that Consecrate blew through. Like, if I'm at 30% mana, I throw down one high-level Consecrate. That takes, like, all my mana. That's, you know. So there are, I have thought about, you know, really focusing on trinkets that are MP5 and Intellect. But, you know, really, the best way to go is just armor and health. Because you can, using your seals and blessings, you can regen mana fairly quickly. So your best bet is just get as much armor and health as you can and strength. and then just, you know, try to use your Blessing of Wisdom and your Seal of Wisdom to get mana back. And now in PvP, that's not always an option, because you hit like a mosquito if you're hitting with Wisdom. You just don't hit very hard. I hit the hardest when I've got the Righteous up. The Righteous! Mr. Born Green. I almost feel sorry for him. He thought for sure he had to kill me. I thought I was dead. I'm like, I don't even know how I survived. I didn't even want to proc at the very end, though. He had like 4 or 5% health, and I think I had like 1% health. I have to go back and look at it. And I couldn't kneel. I was like, wow, I'd like to proc Redoubt, but if I kneel, it's going to give him an automatic crit, and that'll probably kill me. So I just stood there and prayed, basically. So I'll just stand here and auto attack and hope that, you know, hope that I dodge or block a few things and kill him, and I did. So it'll be fun to go back and actually let's take a look. It might still be in my combat log. No, those are all the Crush Ridge Brutes. I'll have to go back and look at the video. Okay, so let's just go ahead and real quick hit the trainer. And what else we got going on here? Golden Scale Karaz, Azric. So we picked this up along the way, blacksmithing. And of course, if I would have had this, the Fire Blaze enchant, I would have killed that rogue much easier. Because the thing is, it's a 15% chance to inflict 9 to 13 fire damage, which doesn't sound like much, but man, it's AoE damage. It's hitting everybody. So it's really nice. Let's take a look. Is anybody in my guild? Yeah, there's a few people. I don't even know who this... Oh, oops, wrong window. Nobody on above me. How much money do I have? 7 gold. So yeah, I gotta look at weapons again. I keep peeking. I keep trying to find something that's like epic. If I could get like an epic weapon that's like 1.9, that would be great. But you know, if I did, it'd probably be like ridiculously expensive. So we're gonna do Expert Miner, and luckily it didn't cost me too much. And we can smelt. Actually, smelting the iron should. Let me take a look here. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Smelting iron is not going to do anything for me because there I am walking around again. Because smelting iron isn't going to help much. It's not going to increase my mining skill, so I'm just going to mail this off to my temporary mining engineering person who holds my crap for me. Then we'll fly right back and we'll keep mining. Now we are at 150 to 225. And you saw how fast I got to 150. That didn't take long at all. So getting to 175 shouldn't hopefully take that long. We'll find out. Still thinking of Born Green. That poor guy. Born Green. He's like, I'm gonna kill this prop. Prop Paladins, I went the wrong way tonight. God, I am so directionally challenged. Rogues like to kill prop pallies because it's like a target dummy, you know. It's like we can take a lot of damage, so it allows them to practice all their rotations and stuff. The problem is that what a lot of them don't realize is if they try to kill me, they may die. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of armor, man. That's a lot of armor. Okay, so we are going to mail some stuff to Crystal. Let's look at my mail. There's so much stuff. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. This stuff we're not going to use for a while. This is more for my engineering. So can I return this? Yeah, return. Okay. God, I wish I could just right click and these things would pop in over here, but they don't. Let's hold on to a little bit of the heavy here, just because we can make some stones. I need to know. What am I doing? I need to look on if I can make the stones. The stones that make me swing faster, which I think would be probably pretty cool. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so if we go here, and we're going to go down to the bottom. And I'm talking about the iron counterweights, but it does take the lesser moonstone ore, but I do have a little bit. So we need 4 iron bars and coarse grinding stones. Now what this does, it allows me to swing faster. So this actually is, you know, probably not a bad thing to put on whatever weapon I put this enchantment on. So let's go ahead and mail these things to Crystal. All these engineering items and all of the ore, and I guess I made them. And we're going to hold on to the heavy stone. I don't need all this heavy stone though. Let's just hold on to 20. And I think everything else. That one got moved. That one got moved. Yeah, so this is crystal. And what is this? Azure Shoulders. This goes to my tailor. This goes to Syrinx. Didn't I have another one? Yeah, no, I guess that's it. Syrinx also holds my herbs. And my priest is going to take this. And any other. What is this? 7 defense. That really helps. What else can we send to my priest? Anything? That's it. And we need to send this jade to Crystal. And then what I am going to do, I guess that's it. I'm going to log out real quick. I'm going to check. I just want to check the weapons in the auction house again. Well, I didn't need to log out though, did I? I could have just done it on this character. I'm such an idiot, but let's check the priest anyway. She's always got so much stuff going on. Alright, let's just real quick check. Alright, so if we go to weapon, one-hand axe, and what we're looking for is 40 to, let's try 45. Now, the one I was talking about was this one. This is 1.8 attack speed, which is pretty good. It's a pretty crazy looking weapon. This is what I really want. I mean, this is the optimum. This is the end-all, be-all weapon. I mean, if I could get this weapon, I'd be dangerous. Let's put it that way. I'd be very dangerous. Chance on hit to grant an extra swing. Not to mention it's already 1.5 attack speed. Then I'd throw on the counterweight it, make it even 3% faster. Holy hell. And then if I threw a Crusader, made it 40% faster on top of all that. Oh, Jesus. I can only imagine the carnage that would wreak. It would reap. Heaven's Light. I actually got this as a drop off of a Buzzard outside of Gadgets in original vanilla. And then as you see here, the only thing here that's halfway decent is this one's like I think it's 50, the Hanzo sword. So if we go here, and this is what I'm talking about. See, and this is pretty cheap. You know, these prices aren't bad. So this is like nice, 1.5. So this would be probably the best weapon at level 50. It's 36.3. The other thing that I've gotten in the past is the Northern, this one, because it's 39.5. So look at the damage. This is a level 49, and it's doing 39.5 damage versus, versus 36. So it does more damage, but it's not as fast. And if you look at the auction house and watch, these prices are a little bit high. I've seen this as low as like 13 gold. So to get something that hits this hard, 39.5, and it also does a chance on launching a bolt of frost, which occurs fairly frequently. I mean, maybe 1 in every 1,000 swings, maybe. You'll see it happen maybe once every other battle. If I'm killing 5 mobs and I do 2 pulls of 5, maybe it'll proc once. So it doesn't proc a lot. But anyways, if you can get this for like 10 or 12 gold, it's, I think it's a pretty decent weapon. I had it on my other pal and I thought it was pretty decent. So the other thing, we'll see mazes, axes. And then the only other axe is, let's see, the rib splitter is too slow, 2.7. The axe at RGs, this one's good. Especially love the 11 stamina, but it's level 48. So that's a long way to go. So really, one-handed axe, let's go back to, that's where I'm at, is, oops. So So we're really looking at the Digmaster. It does have 4 agility, which will give me a little bit more armor. A little bit more dodge, sorry. Chance on hit punctures target, armor lowering by 100. That's not really that great. But the 1.8 attack speed is pretty nice. But is it better than what I have now? No, it doesn't even hit as hard as the weapon I have currently. And it's only, the weapon I have now is 2.1. So it's, you know, I'm tempted to throw the new to that. I'd never had that enchant before, and I was like, I didn't think it was that big a deal. But as I leveled up the way I was leveling with the AoE pulls, I realized that enchant, for the way I was leveling, was a very big deal. So you definitely want to use it on a very good weapon. Now, if I put it on this weapon, if I put it on the weapon I have right now, and let's take a look. Wool cloth is what I need. Is there any wool cloth in here? Let's check my inventory. Do I have any wool cloth? No. So let me send some wool cloth over. If I put, I don't know, like 4 levels, puts me at 45. The next, really, I'd like to make it last till 50, and then I'll just grab the Hanzo sword. But you know, this, I should have some wool cloth in this character, but I keep turning it into bolts of wool cloth. Damn you, Julian. Which is really stupid of me. I should have saved some. Let's check my inbox and see if there's any wool cloth. There's a hell of a lot of other things. Let's grab these. Oh, let's send back some water. Turn. Because I was kind of running low on water. I'm not seeing any wool cloth. This is very similar to the mace I was using. Only it was higher level. There's no wool cloth here, guys. Alright, let's ground those. Inventory's full. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. I guess I'll just have to buy some wool cloth. Can't be that expensive. I want a weapon that's like better. I want a weapon that's like 40, like level 43 and like an epic. Now the flurry axe would last me till 50 easily, but I ain't paying a frickin' whatever it was, some ridiculous amount. Okay, no wool cloth, no wool cloth. Let's check the bank real quick. Sometimes I throw stuff in my bank. It's possible I have some wool cloth in the bank. You know, I also need to figure out where can I learn the next level of first aid. I do not see any wool cloth in here. Oh, here's some more drinking water, though. I'll have to buy some. I need to check where I can learn mage weave bandages. I'm going to Google that real quick, guys. Bear with me while I Google mage weave bandage vanilla. I want to see where I learned that. It's a book. Item level 42. Requires first aid 210. Mage weave bandage. You should actually make a mage weave bandage. Oh, so it's just another book. Well, let's buy this book right now because I've got some mage weave. And we need to start making some mage weave bandages. These are the things that are funny, just not remembering that the mage weave bandage was a book. So let's go. Let's see if it's just first aid. First aid. Experience wraps. That's it. Let's go. Bandage. And manual. There's the heavy silk one, which I already know. Manual. Okay. Let's go. Manual. Mage weave. Okay. Actually, this is pretty cheap. 65 silver. Let's go ahead and type mage. Well, this seems to be all of them, right? 65 silver. That's it. Well, I guess that's pretty simple. And did it buy? Hold on a second. I don't have. There we go. And let's go back to wool cloth. And let's get ourselves some wool cloth. Can't believe I'm actually buying this. As much wool cloth as I've farmed. And look at the prices on this. Are you kidding me? You're going to charge this much money for wool cloth? Here's a stack of 20 for a gold. Wow, that's way overpriced. Here's 30 silver for 9. Here's 39 silver for 14. Let's buy that. Oh, wait, cancel. That is, what is it, 4? Let's see, this is saying so 4 silver each. Nah, not really. But here's 20 for 50 silver. Let's just buy that. Man, now I'm down to 5.5 gold. Let's see if there's any mage weave bandages. There's this, which we want. Is this? No, the mage weave. Let's learn this. And let's go ahead and make ourselves some heavy weight stones. We'll just make until we have about 10. Alright, that should be plenty for now. And we're going to send some mage weave cloth over from my banker. We go back out, we're going to kill Mr. Green, Born Green. We're going to go kill him again. Alright, mage weave. Return. 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 I don't think I have a whole lot of mage weave. Return. 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 That should be about it. Okay. I had that rogue on me. If I wouldn't have screwed up and tried to bandage while he was like re-stealthing, which was really dumb on my part, I could have just, you know, I could have popped a bubble with a mage weave bandage, and I could have got my health quite a, you know, back up quite a bit with a mage weave bandage while I was bubbled. It's also why I need to train bubble up and make it, you know, more, make it stronger. We are going to make a bandage with all of this. And I don't even know, I don't even know where I learned heavy mage weave bandage from. Why she's making that, I'm going to Google heavy mage weave bandage. I don't think this, maybe it's a book, maybe it isn't. Heavy mage weave bandage, let's take a look. Mage weave bandage is definitely a book. If you have first aid above 240, the following MPs will teach you to make, so Theramore Island. There is Dr. Van Housen says he will teach me heavy mage weave bandage at skill. Let's say skill of 240. So once we get to 240, which I'm almost there, so let's just make enough of these until I get to 240, and then we'll go hit the Theramore Island and skill up again. And start making the heavy mage weave bandages. Okay, cool. So let's take these heavy mage weave bandages right here, replace these guys, and what we're going to do is sell some of these. We'll hold on to one stack of these. One stack sells for 80 silver. We're going to sell that and that. And then let's just go ahead and make this silk and sell it. I'm not going to make you guys watch that, I'm sorry. I'm just going to sell and mail these bandages off again. And then we'll just return them back. This is cost me a little bit of money to send it to Elizabeth, but I don't care. All this stuff is just junk. And now we're going to fly right back to where we were in Alterac Mountains. Mark of the Syndicate. What do these sell for? 12 silver. Yeah. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay, we're back up to 6.5 gold. And I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll start recording again once we get back to where we were. Be right back. Actually, this video is an hour and 6 minutes long, so I'm going to stop this video and start a new one, and I'll upload this one. I'll catch you guys later.